This build will, no joke, literally carry you through all GM content with ease. It will offer some insane super spam and the ability to quickly clear out rooms with its great ad clear. Plus, its ability to provide a free damage buff and broken healing to your team 24/7 is nuts. Now, before we get into the build, if you do enjoy the content, a like and sub will be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for all the support so far this season. So, this build's whole focus is to spam wells as much as physically possible while taking advantage of some of the best solar GM weapons to clear out rooms with ease, plus defeat bosses safe and effectively. Now, the exotic armor that is key for this build is Phoenix Protocol, which grants some crazy super gains. I will say that Mantle of Battle Harmony is another option that does give super gains, plus also a damage bonus, but I feel like Phoenix Protocol provides a more consistent and reliable way to get your super back in GM style content. Now for the subclass, we're using Well with a Healing Rift, Celestial Fire and a Fusion Grenade, with the aspects Touch of Flame for enhanced grenades and Icarus Dash for movement. The fragments used for this build are Ember of Ashes for more scorch stacks, Ember of Eruption for increased solar ignition radius, Ember of Char to spread scorch to those affected by the ignitions, and then lastly Ember of Benevolence for a 400% increase to all ability regen when an ally stands in your rift or well. Another fragment I use instead of Benevolence as well is Ember of Combustion for ignitions on solar kills inside your well, but since Raise of Precision exists, you can really do without it. The exotic weapons used in this build are Polaris Lance or Hierarchy of Needs. I think Polaris can be better due to it not needing you to be in a specific spot and having multiple people running it to get the most benefit. And it also has some insane synergy with the solar mods this season, causing ignition loops on enemies, which is nuts. But I will say, if you have a couple buddies that all have Hierarchy with Catalyst, you should absolutely try it with this build. It is a lot of fun. Now the legendaries I'm using with this build are going to be a Riptide with Chill Clip, or Scatter Signal with Slice, and then an Apex Predator with Reconstruction Bait and Switch. Now the artifact mods used for this build are going to be Kindling Trigger to cause Scorch to unscorch combatants while Radiant, Flint Striker for Radiant on multiple precision hits or final blows, Torch for a 5% damage boost when damaging a target affected by Strand or Stasis debuffs while Radiant, Heart of Flame to grant Radiant to nearby allies on Supercast, Revitalizing Blast to weaken champions and bosses with solar abilities, Raise of Precision for ignitions on solar precision final blows while Radiant, and then lastly Argent Ordnance for a massive rocket damage bonus. I'll leave the mods on screen for the build. None of them are really that crucial since this build is mostly just a click and shoot build, so feel free to change those how you see fit. So this build might not be the fastest in clearing GMs, but it is definitely one of, if not the safest builds you can use to clear GMs this season. Being able to spam wells all the time and spam ignitions all over makes this a safe bet in getting easy conqueror. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.